If you want it, take it. I should have said it before, tried to hide it.
Hey everyone, so today I just did this video using a bunch of drugstore products, all drugstore products. So I came home from my camping trip. That's where I've been gone for like the last, I went to my dad's for the weekend and then I came back and then I left for camping with my best friend and her family. And I've been camping all this time and I had such a great time, memories that'll last me a lifetime, and it was an awesome experience. But I came home and I found two little boxes waiting for me inside. And so pretty much one of my favorite cousins, Sarah, she sent me a bunch of products for me to try out and see if I liked and do like a hit or miss video for her. And that's pretty much kind of like what I'm doing today. It's kind of like a first impression type video, but it's not. Did like a smoky kind of earthy, like earthy smoke kind of tutorial. But I tried out a bunch of new products that I used pretty much for the first time today. And yeah, I have a bunch of new eyeshadow things. She gave me like oh my gosh, tons of stuff, and I'm so inspired. So next I'm probably going to be doing a tutorial using this quad from Almay. Just kind of more of a purpley smoky kind of look. But I thought this was really pretty, even for back to school, because it's not too much, but it's kind of like a good amount. It's not like you're overdoing anything, but it's kind of, you get the smoky effect without having to wear like black and everything like that. Plus you get a little bit of a pop of color. And it's really good for fall that's coming up. And yeah, so I just want to give a huge thank you to Sarah for sending me all this stuff. So this video is kind of sponsored, but it's not, if that makes any sense. But yes, everything is drugstore and I'm really excited to show you. So let's get into the tutorial. First things first, I'm just going to prime my eyes. A L'Oreal Decrease eyeshadow, eyeshadow primer. I love this stuff. It is one of my favorites. It kind of feels like very creamy, almost kind of like the texture of like whipped like topping. I don't know how to describe it. Now what I'm going to do is on the outer part of my lid, I'm going to apply my Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze, just on the outer part. My eyeshadow in the color Cashmere, just a really pretty yellow based white. And I'm just going to apply it on the center of my lid, and I'm going to work it towards the inner corner. Actually really pigmented when you apply it with your fingers. It's good. I'm just going to apply this on my brow bone as well, and just kind of in my crease, just in like the other, pretty much everywhere where I didn't apply that brown, back to the bronze color. For the lid color, I'm going to be using a combination of a couple of different palettes. I'm going to be using the Almay eyeshadow in Honeydew, number 105, in this Rimmel palette in the color Tempting 750. So I'm going to start with the matte color and then go back in at the very end with the Rimmel palette. So I'm going to take this with my finger, and this is it's kind of shimmery. It's kind of got like an iridescent little kind of like flakes of glitter, so we're going to see how this goes. So I'm just going to pat that on the inner half of my eyelid. I'm rubbing pretty hard trying to get this color to kind of show up. Let me use a mirror to see how this. Okay. So it doesn't look very pigmented when you first kind of look at it, like if you're in the mirror and you're like, man, this is just not coming up. When you look on your eyelid, it actually like it's showing up. Not as pigmented as I would like it to be, but it's kind of a nice kind of wash on the outer part of my lid. I'm going to use a little bit of a brush for that because it's a little too dark to use your finger. So I'm going to start out with this color, and this is in the shade from Almay. This is in the shade Hot Fudge, number 130, brown, and it's kind of like the color Pop Fudge. It's the only way I can describe it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of a brush, put that in there, tap off the excess. Then I'm just going to apply this on the outer little part of my lid. Oh, this brown is very pigmented. picked up a little bit. And I'm just gonna kind of work that in the outer crease a little too. I really like this brown. It's hard to find a good like matte brown from the drugstore because everything's either shimmery or it's like doesn't show up, or you know what I mean. This is really nice. These are really silky eyeshadows as well. Taking this other brown, this one's a little bit, it's less warm, this one's a little bit more cool toned. This is in the color Smoke 150. This one's kind of like that earthy kind of smoke color. I really like this. I'm just going to apply it just on the very outer part. And I'm just going to blend this with my brush a little bit up past my crease. That's going to help give us that kind of smoky look. Now what I'm going to do is go back with more green. I want this to be a little bit more dramatic. You can also just leave it like this. You do not have to go back at all. This color is not as pigmented as I'd like it to be. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to try this Rimmel palette. What I'm going to do is just take the color that pretty much looks like the Almay one, which is right there. And I'm going to use my brush instead of the applicator. Get a little bit of this up and tap off the excess. This is super shimmery. I'm just going to tap that. The darker green in this palette, which is more of an olivey shade versus a lime color, and I'm just going to pick this up with my brush. And I'm going to kind of apply this, the transition part, kind of a little off-center towards the end of my eyebrow, and I'm going to apply this because it's going to help kind of blend the two colors together, and it'll create a lot of definition. And just add a nice kind of shade. Alright, so I'm going to apply it right underneath my brow. And I decided I'm going to take a little bit of this white of this palette, which is kind of a shimmery white. Yeah, it's like a sheeny white. I'm going to apply it right underneath the arch of my brow. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to apply a black eyeliner, and then we're going to go over with a little bit of brown eyeshadow. So the black eyeliner I'm going to be using is the Rimmel Specialized Precision Eyeliner Pencil, and this is in the color Black Magic number 16. So pretty much it's just like a matte black one. I have the white version of this pencil, like the white color of the pencil, and I really like it. Alright, so I'm just going to apply this on the upper lash line. This pencil is very creamy and very soft. I really like it. What I'm going to do is take a little bit of the smoke color, which is kind of more the cool tone brown that we use, and I'm going to take it with the tip of my Q-tip, or cotton bud, or wherever you're from, whatever you call it. Then I'm just going to apply it right over that black color, and just kind of, not smudge it, but just kind of smooth it. Alright, so I just applied mascara, and I just used the Grow Luscious mascara because you all know how to apply mascara. Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer. Is this Almay color that's in Cashmere, this light one, because it is matte and it's yellow based, and it can work as a under eye setting powder. If you can't find your powder like I can't. This only works if it's more yellow toned and it's not like, you can use white I guess, but like, yeah. This doesn't always work, but if it's completely matte, the kind of more olivey green color, I'm going to mix it with the lighter green color in the Rimmel palette. And my eyelashes. Then I'm going to apply a little bit of the Hot Fudge color. I'm going to apply it just on the very tip of my outer lash line. The very outside corner, and I'm just going to kind of connect it. So for the lips, I'm very excited to show you something that I have really liked, and I'm going to be using the Almay lip gloss in Nutrients. Very honey. it gives you like a nice like lip gloss. Like you can tell you put something on your lips. It actually smells really good. It smells like vanilla. I hope you guys all like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Stay beautiful. Bye.